My name is Afzal. I was on hemodialysis from 2012, and I'm still on it. And only recently I've moved on to home hemodialysis. It's quite quite different because dialyzing in the hospital, you've got strict timings to come to the hospital, dialyze, and then wait for the transport and go home. At least now I can choose my own timings. I can do whatever time I want to dialyze on, whichever day I want to miss. I don't have to ask anybody. I do it myself, and it gives me total control of my dialysis, which makes my life a lot easier. Yes, say if I had to go somewhere on my dialysis day, I can miss that day and dialyze the next. So I can go wherever I want to, and it is making life easier. Yes, I think the very important thing is that right from the very beginning of hemodialysis, that is 2012, I've been in total control. I've always done everything myself for dialysis, even when I was in the hospital. The only restriction was my time. I had a slotted time for my dialysis, and I couldn't move that, and slotted days. But now, at least, I've got the same control now, but it's even better, so that I can choose my own timings, and I can choose my own days. And with dialyzing more often at home, I feel much better than when I was in the hospital, just dialyzing 3 days a week. Now I dialyze for 5 days a week, and I dialyze for 3 hours, which is less tiring after you come off your dialysis after 3 hours. It's less tiring, but the 4 hours was more tiring. Plus, because you're dialyzing more often, you don't have that much fluid to take off. So again, that tires you less. Physically, I feel better, yes. Physically, I feel a lot better. When I used to be in the hospital, every time I went home, I'd have something to eat and go straight to bed and go to sleep. But now, I do my dialysis, I come down, and I'm free to do whatever I want to. I don't feel as tired. No, I'm not working at the moment. It's a bit difficult to work when you're dialyzing 5 days a week. So that's stopped. The work has stopped since on hemodialysis. I think the most important thing is that when patients are given the option to make certain decisions in their own, and they're educated about those decisions, and they feel more confident about it, and they they know what they're doing and why they're doing it. That's very important, and it I think it's easier for the patient at that time to talk to the clinicians, the nurses, and tell them how they feel or what they want to do. What I would suggest is, when rather than just leaving everything to the technicians or the nurses get involved with your treatment, at least do certain amount of things in the while you're dialyzing, so that you know why you're doing it or what is the reason to do certain things, and again that gives you a lot more understanding. At least in the hospital at the moment, we are running shared care scheme where people are asked to do at least minimum of 5 things, which are basic things like washing hands, weighing yourself, taking your observations. These are basic things anyone can do, and I think once you start doing that, you become more confident. Well, all I'd say is I'm dialyzing from home and I'm a lot happier.